Welcome to the G3 podcast. We're going to be talking about everything geeky and nerdy in between comic books, toys, video games, movies. You name it, we got it.
You're tuned in to the loudest, craziest, and most excited bunch of geeks and nerds on this side of the planet. You're about to dive into everything nerdy and geeky in between.
This is the G3 podcast.
Gamers, geeks, and good times.
Let's go! What's up, everyone? It's a very, very good Thursday. This is not the usual podcast day to our viewers. This is a very special episode that we prepared for you guys. Sobrang lupit ng makakausap natin ngayong araw. But
napindot niya yung mute, oh. Napindot niya yung mute. Tama!
But before we start, kamusta mga kapatid? Mike, kamusta? Kamusta ang week mo?
So far, daming ginagawa, piniprepare, lalo na, what's gonna happen this week. I've been all over the metro literally just today. I'd say, pero alam mo yun, alam mo na pag bumabiyahe ka, pagod ka. Pero ito hindi. Parang the adrenaline is still up. So excited ako.
Nice. How about you, Notch? Ang ganda ng background mo, ah.
Parang pangarap ko kasi to, eh. Dude, pangarap ko to. As in talaga, sana makayakap ko siya. Ganon katindi. Pero my week has been very, very busy. Grabe talaga. Kinakausap ko kasi Mike sa back end, no. Sabi ko, Mike, pwede ba ako tulungan sa mga ganitong post? Mga ganyan kasi hindi ko na kaya. As in, head above water na lang, oh. Ganun na talaga. Konti na lang. Barely floating. Pero it's Thursday, bagong-bago, Thursday, no? It's a special episode. Sobrang excited ako. Buti na nakaabot ako. Pero again, nakita mo ba? Ito ba? Ito. Nakita ba yan? Napaka-pogi yan!
Mantitis muna ako. Ayan, guys.
Ayan lang ayoko sa'yo, Lee. Ayoko sa'yo talaga. Guys, natin, tapos na yung podcast.
So, mangtitis muna tayo before we start the show. Mike, alam mo na, bati ang portion muna tayo, Mike.
Well, yeah. So, dahil dyan, pasok ko na kagad yung mukha ko dito and let's see who's online. Ayan na nga, si Stanley. Hello to our viewers. Don't forget to like, follow our page for podcast, gaming news, geek and nerdy stuff. Follow our social media accounts on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, YouTube, and Threads. We have a Threads account under G3 Podcast PH. Follow nyo naman kami para masaya naman ang dyan.
Follow nyo naman kami.
So, yun lang naman for today, no? Kasi again, this is not your usual podcast. Normally, they definitely wait for us at around Friday. Pero again, this is a special episode. You don't wanna miss it.
Dali lang, guys, may inayos lang ako kasi nag-message yung guest natin for today. Hindi naman na secret, ginawa na natin yung post.
Whatever, Lee. Teka, may kukunin lang ako. Ayan. O, dahil may kukunin si Chino, i-add ko na rin to dahil nandyan siya si Maring Len. Hello.
Yan. Hi, Len. Kumusta? And, of course, do we have any news ngayon, Mike? May news ba tayo? May maganda ba tayong balita dyan for our viewers?
Pwede sa news na ba tayo kagad? Para mabilis na
pasok
to.
mo na yun. Para exciting yung eh. Yeah.
Is very exciting kasi nga ang news natin for today is we will talk about stuff from Razer Gold. So ito na nga siya. So you embrace the chill lifestyle with only 100 Razer Silver. All you have to do is to go to the Razer Gold website and order these stickers. These are chat stickers and with 5 different designs to be given away. So ano to? These are until 31st of July 2023 and there are a total of 7 exclusive sticker designs released in each collection. Only redeemable at 100 Razer Silver.
Yeah.
Pero may twist to. If you do this until the 31st of July, there will be 2 lucky Razer fans that will receive a Razer Hammerhead through wireless. And all you have to do is just spend 100 Razer Silver. So details are obviously in the Razer Gold website. Up next, of course, is our there's a new update now for Genshin Impact for version 3.8 phase 1. All you have to do is recharge your Genesis crystals using Razer Gold and you will get a 10% bonus Razer Gold rebate and bigger the chances of summoning Eula and Klee, which is yung paborito ni Justong character na to. Up next is, of course, dahil new month na naman, it's for Mobile Legends Bang Bang. There will be a revamped Minsithar and a Crimson Lion look for July. And all you have to do is just go to the Razer Gold website and recharge kasi you get an 8% bonus Razer Gold. On top of reloading with Razer Gold, you'll get corresponding Razer Silver, wherein you can actually get freebies from mouse pads to gaming chairs. So all you have to do is just log on to gold.razer.com kasi basta game load, it's
Razer Gold.
Razer Gold! Alam naman natin yan, memory.
Hindi pa din sabay-sabay. Memorize na yung cue, hindi pa rin sabay-sabay.
Alam mo naman, diba?
Thank you, Captain Mike, sa Razer Gold News. Very good news, no? And of course, before, gusto ko nang makausap yung guest natin. Pero, meron pa tayong additional announcement for our upcoming events. Take it away.
Yan. Mabilis lang to guys, kaya wag magalala. Actually, etong Sabado na yan, sa Sabado ng gabi, magkakaroon po ng Japan Night East Meets West, hosted by the Japan Night Cosplay and Anime Club. Of course, ano nga ba ang Japan Night? Japan Night Cosplay Anime Club. It's a themed nightclub event that mainly focuses on introducing the wonders of Anikura and is a primary event for cosplayers, anime lovers, and anime club fans, katulad namin, to hang out and party that also brings grassroots to both the developing Anikura and local EDM industries and introduces, of course, the nightclub life to the community. So medyo marami ang musical lineup dyan. Napanggitin ko lang isa-isa, no? We have DJ Bori. Meron din tayo mga debuting new Anikura DJs like Siglus. Headliners from last year will also be returning. Southeast Asia Anikura DJ Zero Blade. And of course, ang ating kaibigan, DJ, music producer, and content creator Nick Droid, or Nico Guarte as we know him from Exosia Project, will also be having a special audiovisual experience and 2023 EP launch and the birthday niya sa Sunday.
Oh yeah.
Advance happy birthday, Nick Droid. And of course, coming to the headline with cosplayer and DJs Sigrid and Kauri Ramos and many more. So, saan nga ba ang Japan Night? It's going to be it's on July 8, 2023 at Brooklyn Warehouse, Recto, Manila, near LA Suites and University of the East Manila. So doors open at 7 p.m. Pero kung, if you're underage, well, sorry, doon ka na lang muna sa computeran sa tabi. So, for reservations, just visit the Otacute Event, DAO, and Exosia Project Facebook pages. Sobrang limited na lang ang tables nila, guys. Kaya kunin nyo na yan. We'll be seeing you there that night, July 8. But, bago kami pumunta doon, it's going to be the first day of ToyCon tomorrow because ToyCon is here. 7,
ToyCon
8, 9, 20. ToyCon 20. And of course, sobrang dami mo pupuntahan, guys. ToyCon X Mindstyle Fan X 2023. It's at SMX Convention Center, Manila, July 7, 8, and 9. Sa second floor yun. At sobrang dami namin makikita doon. Na-excite na ako. Hindi excited yung wallet ko, pero ako na-excite na. Yun talaga yun. And hopefully, makita natin. Sana makita ko. Sana makita. Sobrang excited na talaga ako, guys. Hindi ko na mapangkitin kung sino yung mga nandun. Marami tayong kaibigan doon. Pero, Lee, simulan mo na. Excite na rin ako eh. Basta marami pumunta na. Punta sa ToyCon. 7, 8, 9. Let's go!
Ayan, kakatapos lang ng announcement for ToyCon. And wala nang iba pa, number 1 pop culture event ang ToyCon. And this is their 20th year anniversary. Yes, so make sure na makakapunta kayo.
Yes, sir.
And
yes, sir.
Nothing more special today. Bago mag-ToyCon, nobody represents it better than our esteemed guest. The man himself, very well known for his Tech 63 figures. And guys, the man himself, the OG, Quicks Maikes.
Napakalupit talaga ng transition na yun.
Yes.
Praktisado. Hello, Sir Quicks. We welcome you.
Hello, thank you for having me. Maraming salamat.
Ayos.
Fanboying ako ngayon.
And yan guys, we have Quicks, the man himself. Kung hindi nyo pa kilala si Quicks and if you're new to designer toys, he is one of the pioneers of the industry, lalo na sa Pilipinas. And Quicks, ayan. Let's start, no? Very interesting to for everyone. Ang dami nagtanong sa akin when I announced that we're gonna have an interview with you. Especially sa UAE community. Shout out kila Boss Ian, nanonood ngayon. Sa Tropang Comic Cave. Let's start. How did you start the comic, like the Tech 63? What was the start of your career? Or
I actually read an article. Ako nababasa ko yung article kanina lang. Pero I want to hear this from the man himself. Let's go!
Ano yun eh? Back in 99-2000, napadpad ako sa Mega Mall. May nakita akong hip-hop store doon na American Boulevard. Play sila na toys sa harap ng store. Na-intriga ako kasi hip-hop din yung toys nila. Tapos napaisip ako na first time ko makakita ng toy na hindi siya licensed product. Hindi siya part ng kahit anong cartoons, hindi siya part ng kahit anong movie. Parang sariling gawa ng isang artist. So, ni-research ko siya. I found out na gawa siya ni Michael Lau at ni Alex O from Hong Kong. Ever since na-inspire ako na parang dinream ko na hopefully someday magkaroon ako ng chance na makagawa ng sarili ko. Since back then, na rin ako, nag-i-illustrate na rin ako ng mga sarili kong stuff. Pero since wala akong access, wala akong idea kung paano gumawa ng toys, pangarap lang siya. Up until a decade after, 2012, makasali ako sa isang parang toy design competition sa Thailand. Doon ko nakilala yung mga toy vloggers, saka mga kapwa ko na artists din na gusto gumawa ng sarili na lang toy. So para for me, yung character na gusto kong gawin, si Tech63.
Mike, can you show, habang nagsasalita si Quicks, can you show the first Tech63, the very first Tech63 figure?
Nag-transition lang.
Let's pull it up. Teka lang
Sobrang gusto kong gumawa ng sarili kong toy. Pero wala naman akong toy producer na kilala.
Hold on.
Kita video ni Sackler tropa sa New York na same niya, parang hurdle na nakita niya sa career niya. Wala siyang toy producer na maka-work. Sabi niya, gagawa na lang siya ng sarili niya. So, na-inspire ako na mag-aral kung paano mag-sculpt tsaka paano mag-recast ng resin toys. So, yun yung product ng experiments ko. Yung unang Tech63. Na, pinadala ko kay Lee siguro. Nandiyan yung phone.
Actually, nakita namin kanina yun offline eh. So, nakakatuwa lang yung formation to Tech63.
Right.
The idea of it, yung from drawing, and then from the sculpture na putol-putol pa, body lang, head lang, ganun. And then coming up with the entire thing.
And makikita mo, Mike will pull it up now. I forward him the pictures.
Oh God.
Hindi kasi nakita sa slideshow, and I want everyone to see. Makikita ninyo, guys. I know madami nagtatanong ano yung itsura ng very first Tech63. Quicks doesn't know this. I actually had one.
Nice.
Before. I actually had one, and one of my friends.
Binenta niya.
Hindi. It was a request. Alam ko kilala mo yung tropa na yun. Meron siyang art studio. I will not put out his name, baka hindi niya gusto. Nandyan sa Pinas. Meron siyang art studio. He requested...
Hindi naman ako yung type na nagtatampo. Pag binili niya yan, nasa akin na yung pinabili niya. Kung kahit anong gusto niya gawin, hindi ako magtatampo.
Right, I actually have the white and black one. Itong nasa left side. One of that. Tapos, nag-request siya na, bro, pagbigyan mo na ako kasi gusto ko talaga magkaroon ng very first figure ni Quicks. So, as a gift to him, binigay ko sa kanya yung figure na yun.
Pag ako ba nag-request, may mangyayari ba?
Ako rin.
Pinakita ko kung paano ko siya skin-up. Basically, lang yun eh. Nag-illustrate ako ng isang character na sa tingin ko. Siya mag-represent best sa akin, sa mga subcultures na gusto ko i-represent. Andyan yung Japanese robots na kinalakayan ko, yung hip-hop music, tsaka graffiti. Kaya naging ganyan yung tsura ng tech. Tapos, based dun sa illustration, pinagplanuhan ko na kung paano ko siya i-build, isa-sculpt. Ang gamit na dun, yung water stop, pang tolero, water stop. Up until now, hindi naman gamit ko. Parang yun yung preferred kong medium sa sculpting kasi ang delibilhin, kahit sa ang kanto ka pumunta, may water stop sa hardware. Supposedly.
Kaya dun sa tool na yun no?
Grabe, humble beginnings, no?
Talaga eh.
Ayan,
tignan mo, grabe,
Ganda,
Ayun yung first na experiment ko sa pagre-recast. So, yun nasa kanan, siya yung water stop. Yun nasa kaliwa, na yung resin versions namin.
Wow! Ayan,
mag-request
guys.
ako kay Lee.
Thanks, Lee.
Medyo malayo na yung tura niya ngayon. Pero, at least na fulfill ko pa rin yung quest.
Actually, kaya ako nagustuhan
since
wala
may kilala
yung design ng Tech63 kasi looking at the old ones, tapos looking at the new design, wala naman masyadong difference eh. Meaning, you stayed dun sa roots mo, and details lang naman dinagdag mo eh, pero I loved how you kept the original. Kasi yung ibang artists na napapansin ko, pag nagsisimula sila sa isa, nababago. I mean, maganda siya, gumaganda pa rin siya, no? Pero sobrang konti lang yung mga artists na talagang i-retain yung original design.
Depends
Yeah.
on,
Additional details lang.
it depends din sa artist. Kasi may mga artist na ayaw mag-stick into one design, syempre. Gusto na lang nag-explore ng bago lagi.
Right,
ganyan.
right.
So for me, I guess nakuha ko yung trait na yun kay Shepard Fairey, Obey. How
Yeah.
advertising works na ulit-ulitin mo lang, pakita mo sa lahat yung same thing, pipinta ka sa pader pa ulit-ulit, same toy, hanggang siya, parang ma-indoctrinate siya sa psyche ng society. Parang siya, parallel sa advertising ng McDonald's, advertising ng Shell. Sa dami na makikita mo yung logo na yun, masasanay ka and mapafamiliarize yung mga tao dun sa bagay na yun. So yun yung naging philosophy ko behind Tech63. Since very ako siya, parang siya na nga yung lagi kong sinasabi, parang Mickey Mouse sa Walt Disney Universe ko.
Right.
Just gawin siya. Kasi
Branding na lang quick
ako
yun.
parang, ako na siya eh. Parang ganun. So, ayun, yun yung yung path ko kay Tech63. Kaya up until now, andyan pa din siya. Since siya yung
yung nabanggit yung reason why it's called Tech63, mind blown. When I first found out why it was called Tech63, parang sabi ko, who would have thought na they'd come up with Tech63 based on two things? Can you please share?
A technique from the Philippines. Kasi napaka-random na may guys sa Philippines na gumagawa ng toy. Although hindi naman ako yung first, may mga nauna sa akin. May small community of toy creators from before. Pero I wanted, if ever I make it big or I make it to the international scene, laging may kadikit na galing to sa Pilipinas. Kaya yun yung in-attach kong name dun sa character ko. Technique ito galing sa Pilipinas. Yung plus 63, di ba? Country code natin. Kasi yung tech, endgame quest. Kasi parang siya yung endgame ko eh. After all the years na I've been an artist and a graphic designer, endgame ko was always geared towards my own brand and my own thing embodied kay Tech63. So, siya yung endgame ko.
Wow.
Yung dalawang meaning na yun.
Nice. Actually, for a lot of people, they don't actually know why it was called Tech63. Hindi nila talaga alam. Usually, may mga nagtatanong sa akin regarding that. And whenever I explain to them, napapawaw din sila. And to be honest, Tech63 broke the door wide open for a lot of artists. It was the very first designer toy that was internationally well known. Kasi if a lot of collectors don't know, Quix is the only Filipino designer that's on StockX. Ganun ako sa brand. He's on StockX in different designers toy stores in the US, international, even in America.
We're lucky enough na sa start ng career ko kasi actually US yung unang nakapansin sa stuff ko eh. Hindi pa yung Pilipinas. Since sa US, na yung Kid Robot.
Yeah.
Siguro nung nagsisimula pa lang ako mag-ship ng mga packages sa PhilPost. Parang 80 to 90% ng mga Tech63 na luma. Lahat yun papunta sa US territories. Tapos 10 to 20% lang yung Southeast Asia at Pilipinas.
Wow.
Gradually, throughout the years, medyo pumantay na siya. Especially dito sa Pilipinas. I'd say sometimes lumampas. Mas marami na yung Filipino collectors kaysa sa global. Medyo swerte ka.
Nice. Medyo nagka-catch up na yung market sa Philippines, no? But I want to ask something specific kasi alam natin na Mek. Pero what particular pop culture reference do you have for the design? Kung ano mismo? Para kasing ako alam ko na kasi napag-usapan na natin. But what was the main inspiration on the design? Kasi it blew up nung sneaker culture, no? When sneaker culture started sa PH, lalo nag-blow up yung brand na Quix eh.
Salamat. So, lumaki ako kasama yung kuya ko, 80s and 90s, nanonood kami ng local TV. So, kinalakihan ko mga Voltes 5, Dymos, Transformers. Siyempre, nung 90s, Gundam, Evangelion, and the like. Si Tech63 mismo, nakamalaking influence niya, obviously, yung RX-78. Pero, tinwist ko siya enough para hindi ako ma-call out ng IP infringement. So, yung sungay, iba. Tsaka very, parang kahit nung before Tech63 came out, drawn into skull figures na ako, yung skull. Kaya yung skull face, in-incorporate ko.
Right.
Just a favorite icons ko yung skull. So, yung logo ng bullet Tech63 mismo. And as you can see with our other characters, mahilig ako sa skulls. So, yun yung inspiration ko was a little cost na din dun sa aspect na siya, plain enough na marami kang colorways na magagawa. Yun yung isa sa mga isip ko nung dinedesign ko sa Tech63. Na smooth enough yung hip-hop hoodie tsaka pants na marami akong magagawa colorways with it. So that one I got from si Kos. Tapos yung helmet from Gundam. And then overall look sa mga hip-hop illustrators na inidolo nung nag-draw graffiti ako. Specifically si 123 Clan, yung mga illustrations ni 123 Clan na early 2000s. Hilig din sila sa hip-hop tsaka robots na pinaghahalo. And si Machine 56 din, yung tropa namin from Indonesia. Friend ko siya early 2000s sa DeviantArt. Malaki din yung influence niya sa akin in terms of mixing vector art and a little hint of graffiti. Doon ko din siya na-inspire din ako. And sa streets naman si Hakji. Yung mga mix. So, yung style ko, halo-halo ng mga major influences ko yung mga sinabi.
Right.
Nice. Sobrang ganda nung influence and turning it into a physical subject, no? Kasi it's a perfect representation of all the cultures, eh. Parang pop culture, hip-hop, music. Talagang, you'll never imagine, like a figure, to embody those kind of culture. And you made it happen. Kasi, if you guys know sa viewers natin, the very, like, yung mga first na designer toys, sobrang obscure. Hindi siya nag-a-appeal sa mass market. Talagang, pag nakita mo siya, weird. Hindi mo siya, parang hindi mo siya masyado matitripan unless talagang you're into art. But this actually gave and paved way to a lot of toy designers, even in the whole world. When this came out, this actually almost became a standard. Parang naging cheat code nga to. I call it a cheat code. Quicks gave a cheat code to a lot of designers because the whole design, ang dami nang gumagaya nito ngayon. Like the pocket on the sa sweater.
Sa sweater.
Right? Quick kwento about that. Ano yun? Ginawa ko siyang hands in pocket kasi pag sa resin, madali masira pag gumawa pa ako ng joint sa arms. So naghanap ako ng way na cast. Sinabi ko sa sarili ko, kuha tayo ng yung kamay nasa bulsa para isang recast.
Yun ang cheat code.
Mabilis talaga napansin ko lang, mabilis talaga masira sa mga kamay na
sa joints.
Kasi
basta sa joints.
Kilala kasi ako bumili ng resin na statue. Tapos nasira yung kamay. Wala nang nagawa, binenta na lang.
Yan, nakita niyo yung unang Tech63. Naghanap ako ng way na madali ko siyang malikas na kahit sa bahay ko lang, pwede ko siyang gawin.
Right.
Ano yan, parang pagtitipid. And then, I guess, yung na binili, accidental lang siya na naging na-embrace siya ng mas maraming tao than I expected. Kasi yung cultures na yun, yung graffiti, hip-hop, tsaka Japanese robots, hindi ko inakala naman na marami magkakagusto. Pero yung goal ko talaga is to connect to the same people that have the same passions as I am, na lumaki ng 80s. I'm glad naman na nag-resonate siya to more people than I expected. So, yeah.
Nice.
I mean, I think you hit the perfect formula kasi
Oo.
Just sa generation natin, ano ba lagi natin pinapanood, di ba? Puro robots yan di ba? Ninja
Yeah.
robots, Gundam, ganyan. And also, at the time, 80s, 90s, medyo umaangat na yung hip-hop culture, lalo na sa Pilipinas, kasi dito nagsimula sila Andrew E, di ba? Sila Francis Magalona. 80s, 90s yan So, sobrang swak lang. Michael V, isa pa. Di ba? Breakdancers pa nga yung dalawa na yan. No? So, I mean, I think sobrang timing lang talaga yung yung pagpapanood mo, yung pag-inspire sa'yo, tapos parang boom, ito yung ginawa mo. And
another aspect siguro kasi nung pagpasok ko noong 2012, it was time na yung nagdo-dominate nung eksena ng toys. Danny, tapos sa China, mga cute stuff. Sa Japan, mga cute. Medyo nag-stand out si Tech 63 na bago siya at the same time throwback siya dun sa mga pioneers
right.
Designer toys in the first place, yung mga gawa nila.
Nostalgia.
May nostalgia talaga
And
aesthetically pleasing And one question, Quicks. Hindi ko to natanong sa'yo ng personal. Did you ever intend to use the superstars on the Tech 63? Or what? Talagang yun na ever since?
Ever since kasi kahit yung mga high school tsaka college friends ko, sasabihin sa'yo, si Quicks lagi naka-superstars talaga kahit nung bata.
Okay.
Oh, I see.
Okay.
Kung nakita niyo yung original scout ko, yung tipid na Tech 63, naka-engrave pa nga yung 3-star. For me then,
symbolization mo, no?
As a graphic designer, I found a quick way to represent the hip-hop culture na isang tingin pa lang ng tao alam niya, hip-hop to. Parang gano'n. Walang sa Adidas Superstars kasi siya yung in-establish ni Run DMC na sort parang goal ko na rin na yan, kahit illegal. Si Run DMC, di ba siya yung unang hip-hop sila yung unang hip-hop group na nalapitan ng very big brand si Adidas to represent them ng superstars. So, in my head, I had a dream na hopefully someday mapansin din to ni Adidas. So, kahit illegal.
Grabe.
Ginagamit na walang paalam. Although,
sana Adidas mapansin mo na.
Ayun na, napansin na nga
Ayun na, ito na.
So he had a
t-shirt niya. So, blessed enough na kaka-grind namin, napansin naman din ni Adidas. Through the help
that's
of
for
our
that's for a contract of 2 years if I'm not mistaken.
From 2019 to 2022, tapos now I'm under a new contract. 2022 to 2022.
Let's go. Sobrang ganda, guys. Just for the viewers before Mike puts in the question, ito yung mga notable na collaborations ni Quicks. One of them is Adidas, of course, Mighty Jacks. One of my favorites na meron na akong nakaabang, Secret Lab. Guys, the Secret Lab gaming chair and the Tech 63 Secret Lab. And one of the newest is Johnny Walker.
Yeah! Paborito.
So, nakita ko yun. Grabe yun.
Grabe. The Midas Tech 63. Amazing.
Si Michael V dun sa bote niya na Blue Label. Sobrang ganda nun.
Plug ko na rin pala yung damit ni Johnny Walker X Secret Fresh. Available na ngayon. Secret
Let's
Fresh.
Go! Grabe. Ayan guys, check nyo na sa Secret Fresh, Johnny Walker Quicks collab. Check out nyo yan agad. And meron pa no?
Oo. Sa yung mall store nila sa Rockwell, tsaka Shopee, Lazada, Secret Fresh, meron din.
There you go guys. Check out nyo na agad.
Ngayon na sa phone ko.
And Mike, may tatanong ka kay Quicks na kanina na medyo napag-usapan natin.
Ano to? Before that question, I had another one. No? So you started off with graphic design, and tapos parang ang curious ko dito, you made a different turn in obviously now producing your toys. Na dumating ka ba dun sa point na you wanna go all in, or was there any hesitation muna at first na parang teka muna, tama ba tong ginagawa ko? Was there a question in your head na ganun yung case?
No naman, kasi I was lucky enough to be able to do both parallelly. So si Burnwater Studios, yung graphic design studio na binuo namin nila Carlo and a few of our partners back in 2007, 2008. So, I don't think a lot of people know na kami ni Carlo Mendoza since 2008 pa kami magka-seatmate. So,
Right.
sa graphic design business namin, that always was parang catchnet for me na kaka-experiment sa X63 tsaka kay Quicks kahit alam mo yan, hindi siya mag-work. Andito pa rin yung Burnwater Design Studios for to pay the bills. Actually, andito tayo sa studio namin. Nandito din yung Burnwater Design Studio. So, we've been here all this time. It's been a blessing for me to be able to do both at the same time. When I went all in on Quicks and Tech63, medyo may anong tawag dito? Iwas pusoy. Since alam ko na andito pa din yung graphic design business namin, whatever happens. So, to answer your question, hindi naman siya naging hadlang or challenge for me.
Right.
So, parang ngayon, no? So, understanding na ganun nga yung case, parang 2007, you were 25. Tama, no? If I did the math, you were 25. Para bang ang bilis mo kagad naisip yung mga ganong klaseng idea. So, what's the secret behind it? Yung ginagawa mo ngayon. What's your thought process in this?
I guess, you have to think, a normal artist would think in such a way that, sinabi ko din kila Egto na parang aligo-aligo manok. Isang to ka. Every time they plan on earning from what they love, which is art, yung standard protocol ng artist, paint, get your name out there, do gallery shows, earn from the gallery shows, and then repeat. Na-envision ko ever since hindi naman art yung background ko from my school, it's business actually, for people who was to parang plant seeds and wait for the trees to grow and pitas ka na ng fruits. So that was my long-term goal. Walang naniniwala dun sa ginagawa ko 10 years ago. But I just kept on planting the seeds and lucky enough na now naging trees na sila and collecting fruits.
So, kasi there was a time na nung nagre-release ka talaga na naalala ko kasi nung first time ko makakuha ng Tech63. Wala pa masyadong nagko-collect. Talagang hindi pa masyadong kilala yung art toys kasi may mga friends na ako na nag-i-sculpt na yung water stop na yun yung ginagamit din talaga ng lahat na para naging standard, madali kasing mabili, mura.
Sa mga forums na Marvel Legends na water stop gamit. Yung mga Hulk ginagawang Juggernaut. Gumawa din ako ng isa nun na parang So, I'm not the first to come up with designing or sculpting my own stuff. Pero I learned from those people. I learned from the forums, from the old. Hindi pa uso yung Instagram at Facebook. I already taught myself how to develop my own toy. With having that vision, yung going back to my the first question, gusto kong gumawa ng sarili kong toy after ko makita yung toys nila Michael.
Knowing the journey, ito yung isa sa mga first solo shows mo, the pictures that you sent. What was the feeling of, after all these years, finally, ang dami ng tao na pumunta sa first solo show mo? How did that feel? And how did that push you where you are now? Kasi from where you started and where you are now, sobrang layo eh. Di ba? Sobrang, yung difference sobrang layo na.
Salamat. Extra special sa akin itong Manila Killa first solo show sa Secret Fresh. This was in 2019. Kasi ito yung, dito ko nakita na andito na yung mga Pinoy. Yung frustrations ko from 2012 to 2015 na hindi pa masyado siyang kinikilala sa Pilipinas kahit dito ko siya ginagawa. Itong show na to yung nagpakita sa akin na may mga Pinoy collectors na kami na nag-gravitate towards my stuff. So, extra special and extra proud na nakita ko na very, very warm yung welcome ng mga Pinoy collectors sa stuff ko. And dun pa sa gallery na pinaka-loyal ako kay Secret Fresh.
Yeah, Ronak Art Gallery.
Siya lang yung naniwala sa amin nila Egg tsaka nila Trip back in 2012 na ituloy namin. Eventually, may pupuntahan din yun.
Look at that.
Sa basement parking o yung Hidden Fortress. Wala pa customers nun. Pero may mga ibang collectors na drawn into the American designer toys na kita na rin yung stuff namin. So, from that small community, lumaki siya na lumaki. And through the help of ToyCon din, na yung during 2016, 2017, 2018, nagsistart na kami sumali. Although, hindi pa wild yung mga pila. Tinuloy-tuloy lang namin yun. Parang grind talaga. Up until slowly but surely, lumaki na yung community. So,
look at that. Grabe.
First show na.
Grabe yung pila. Kasi dati, pag nagpapapila ka, I remember, kaya nung time na yun, we were paying so much para dun sa mule. Kasi nasa abroad na ako at that time eh. Nagpapamule na kami nung magkakaibigan.
Itong show na to, naalala ko din itong show na to, Manila Killa Tech 63 na metallic version.
Yeah.
So, up until now, isa pa rin siya sa mga pinaka-favorite ng fans na
pinaka-grail.
Oo, kahit after 4 years, nakakataba din ang puso na isa pa rin siya sa sought after na color.
Yeah.
Tsaka ito, kunwari
Manila Killa.
Nakakatawa din na to think na kahit itong picture na to, i-zoom in mo. Collectors come and go, that's understandable. The taste changes, diba? Kahit tayo naman, yung music taste natin, kahit yung food taste for cuisine, nag-iiba. Pero pag zoom in mo to, ang dami mo pa rin makikilala up until now. Collectors pa rin namin sila.
Diyan pa rin.
Nakakatawa.
Oh, yeah.
Punch.
Nakakaano lang kasi.
Go ahead.
Nakita ko kasi yung the Ronak Art Center, just for those who don't know, dyan sa may Ortigas Avenue yan, that's where Secret Fresh is. So eto dinadaanan to ng walang bus lang ang dumadaan dyan eh. Bihira lang ang jeep dyan.
Pati kotse. At jeep.
And kotse. Yeah.
Bike.
Yeah, pero imagine mo yung mga kaya ko sinabi yan kasi yung mga taong to definitely came from all over the place.
Yes.
And went there just to see this piece of art na hanggang ngayon siguro sinusubaybayan pa rin nila. And dito ba sa mga taong to quicks, have you nakausap mo ba sila ng personal, like how they give you their experience, parang reactions nila about it?
Throughout the years, marami din sa tao. Sa picture lang na ito alone. Up until now, naging friends na talaga namin. Nakaka-basketball namin. Kilala nang natin ko.
Yan din sa Ronak, no? Kasi naglaro din ako din sa Ronak.
May kami, yung Quicks Bullet Pump Basketball Cup.
Yeah, I saw that.
Collectors namin, tsaka mga brands na nakaka-work namin like Adidas, tsaka Secret Fresh, tsaka Tier 1, sila Trike.
Yeah, nandun sila Kong nung nakaraan, sila Bianca, Yao.
Right? Yes, news nila. Tsaka syempre yung aftermarket, sila Matthewso sa shoes naman.
Right. Sana si G3 nandun din next time.
Next year. Buo lang kayo buo kayo ng team of 15. Essentially for yung community namin para magkakilala lahat. Although throughout the seasons, medyo naging competitive na rin. So, kumbaga, na malalakas na play.
Grabe yung mga laruan. Napanood yung laro nila Kong. Grabe talaga bakbakan.
Medyo
Si
intense.
Chino lang. Si Chino lang magaling mag-basketball sa amin lahat.
Marunong, hindi magaling, marunong lang. Pero ako, I just wanna comment na in all honesty, si Lee lang talaga nagbigay sa akin ng ilaw on all the art toys. I've never been a fan of art toys before kasi I'm always a fan of the articulated ones like this one. No,
Nice.
yung mga articulation kasi mahilig ako mag-posing eh. Tapos in-explain sa akin ni Lee when I was over there nung dumalo ako sa Dubai.
No, nakita mo yung
Explain
templo
to me
ni-
yung value of an art toy, yung blood, sweat and tears literally minsan, tapos pagdating sa final design sobrang ganda nga, it's sobrang treasured talaga na item na hindi mo basta-basta mabibitawan. It's similar at like these toys like here, ito pwede mo benta yan eh, diba? Pero art toys in general, yung mga bagay na parang hindi mo talaga mabibitawan basta-basta.
There's a certain charm to think na yung toy na kinokollect mo, isang tao lang yung gumawa as opposed to
Exactly, oo.
intellectual
And-
property ng isang tao.
Right, and ano siya, no? Like I always tell them, Quicks, kasi a lot of people misunderstand. Kasi nga may mga reseller market. Na I have nothing against reseller market. Usually it actually helps artists. Because at the end of the day, art, to gain value, it needs to be resold and to be passed on. Ganun yung art.
Needs
eh.
to be shared.
It needs to be shared. And I appreciate na tumataas yung value. But at the end of the day, when you buy designer toys kasi, you're supporting the artist eh. You're supporting their passion. And it's almost the same with business ko eh, na I'm a florist. And if wala akong support from my regulars, I would have no business. Parang ganun yung premise kasi ng art toys eh. So, I just want to ask before I go to the other questions. If someone new in the industry napapasok sa designer toys and wants to start, what will be your advice on how to start? You know, yung kung paano ka nag-start, what would be your number one advice to anyone who would like to go into designer toys?
I've been asked this question a lot of times. No? So medyo pareho pa rin yung sagot ko na stay true to who you are. I-represent mo yung sarili mo, yung subcultures na mahal mo. Don't follow trends.
Right.
Just represent who you are and try to connect to the people who share the same passions with you. In that way, hindi ka magsasawa sa ginagawa mo. Tsaka hindi siya parang may hinahabol kang certain trend or certain market just to sell your toys. Parang ano din yan, philosophy ng artists. If you attract the same people who share the same vision and philosophies with you, the money will naturally follow. So, don't chase the profit. Chase the dream of representing who you are.
What's the goal, diba? Yung purpose kung bakit mo ginagawa.
Yeah.
Very well said. Yan yung isa sa, I think, a lot of the new designer artists. I have nothing against with that. I have nothing against kung sumusunod sila sa trend. But again, sometimes you don't see who the artist is. Right? The figures or toys that they produce doesn't represent who they are anymore because they're following such trend. Very well said.
Pag yung ginawa mo, magsawa ka or question
Right.
Oo, no? Kasi parang mag-aabang ka na lang ng new movie tapos po-produce ko yung colorway na yan. Parang ganun.
Oo. Aabot ka sa point na hindi mo na alam kung bakit mo ginagawa yung ginagawa mo.
Agree.
Kunwari, itong si Tech, hindi talaga ako magsasawa kasi ako siya. Parang gano'n.
Oo, ano?
Mawawala ng
ito
passion
talaga.
eh, no?
Palitan mo lang
Ito
ng
talaga
ulo.
si Quicks eh. Oo.
Parang gano'n.
Magkakaroon na ba, kasi may Anatech na Quicks, magkakaroon na ba ng Tech 63 na may Quicks head?
Kakaroon ng yung secret boss sa Devil Toys. Tinis ko na yata yung isang post ko eh, na may 1/6 scale. Di ko alam kung may bibili, pero parang lang namin patawa. Patawa release. Pero I think...
Actually, after I have a question for him.
Yeah, sorry. Go ahead.
Oh, yeah. Ito lang, it's just a question. Kasi kanina diba mention ko, diba? Yung mga toys na, ito mga ganyan, yung mga SH Figure Arts, mga Storm Collectors, mga ganyan, madali lang ibenta yan eh. Ang tanong ko lang actually is, okay lang ba lahat ng toys ko ibibigay ko sa'yo? Tapos, bigyan mo ako ng isa. Yun lang. Meron pa ako doon.
Barter.
May dalawang stamp paper pa ako doon. Lahat ng Funko Pop ko ibibigay ko.
Your wall of Funko Pop, bibigay mo kay Quicks for that?
I guess,
No, I mean,
to answer your
go
question, gusto ko lang sabihin na kaya medyo mahal yung designer toys. People might ask, yung mga beginner collectors. Ano kasi siya malayo siya dun sa commercial scale na ginagawa ng mga toy producers. So, yan na lang din yung source of income ng artists. As compared to making toys na in the tens of thousand units.
Right.
The artists would depend on the sales of 30, 50 toys sa mga beginners, di ba? So, the time and effort that they put into it, just to make a few toys, syempre, dapat something that they would earn from. And that's one of the factors bakit medyo mas mahal talaga siya sa commercial toys.
And it's not even yung I mean, yes, it's more expensive, 'di ba? Kung titignan mo, kung tutuusin, no? Pero I mean, it's the value of that art toy. Yung value na yan na hindi financial but more of yung emotional value that comes with it. Na every time na may bibili, I'm sure na experience mo to, naramdaman mo to, Quicks, na every time na may pipila, na mahabang pila nakikita mo, or every time may bibili ng bagong release mo, or kahit damit lang na nandun si Tech63, iba yung feeling sa artist yun na parang kahit sobrang tagal mo na, shit, you know? Grabe yung support na binibigay sa'yo. Kaya kudos to everyone who supports local artists.
Of course, lucky kami to have the collectors that we have right now. Nakakataba ng puso na they really love what we do.
And one of the things na akala siguro ng iba, no? Kasi pag nakita mo si Quicks, he's one of the bigger guys. Medyo buff si Quicks pag nakita mo eh. But he's one of the coolest guys I've ever met. Guys, he spends time with his followers. He chats with them while signing. Talaga nakikipagkwentuhan siya. Kaya sobrang when we introduced Quicks in the UAE, when he first came here, and then the second time, mas dumami and everyone got interested because when they saw him, kahit nga yung walang binili, Quicks would find the time to even sign like a small poster, chat with them, get to know the follower or the fan. And it's such a great thing to see from the artist kasi not a lot of artists does that.
Agree.
And with such a big brand. Remember guys, if you don't know, no, Quicks also has sneakers produced by Adidas. Ganon kalupit ang Quicks brand. Go ahead, Mike.
Sorry, Charlie. Speaking of Quicks brand, can I just share a quick Quicks moment?
Go.
Make it Quicks, Mike.
Then, if that's the case, then dito ko na ilalagay. So, nung last year, nabuo pa lang yung group namin noon kasi we were a group of 3 last year. Tapos parang we started to get a couple of people noon to build our team. Around last year din, na-operahan ako noon sa appendix noon. And nung pumunta ako ng Robinson's Gallery, I was amazed at this.
Oh, yeah!
Oh, solid yan.
Tapos, Mike,
I was at Robinson's Magnolia when I saw this. Sabi ko, this is a huge thing. Sabi ko ganun, parang how were they able to build that? I mean, obviously it's inflatable, pero syempre nagulat ako na
I don't think any artist na local dito na nagkaroon ng ganyan.
Yeah.
Wow.
May si Kos actually. Yeah, one of the bigger artists in the world. Siya yung nauna sa mga inflatable stuff na ganyan.
Yeah. Pero ito kasi local eh.
Local to
it means
something
local to us.
I guess.
It means something to us.
Kami sa mga owners. But yeah, very proud kami sa collab namin with Robinson's Malls. Jetsa inflatable
Yeah.
tech.
Ganda. Grabe.
Grabe.
So, magkano mo binibenta yan? Interested daw si Lee.
Isip tayo mamaya. Kasi ano eh. Mapapapalfedsin kasi ano siya eh. 24/7 kailangan naka-on yung motor.
Ganda si Lee.
Continuous air. Continuous air type siya ng inflatable.
Grabe.
Ikaw ba?
It's si Lee yan. Huwag ka mag-alala kay Lee. Si Lee
Even
yan. It's not
even yung ano no, one of the surprises I've had is yung collaboration with JT or JT Studios, because I've been following JT for a while before kasi I was collecting 3-0 art toys at the time, and JT was on my radar. And nung narinig ko yung collaboration, I was so happy kasi sabi ko, ayan guys, ipi-preview ni Quicks ang release bukas. Thank you.
Wait. Teka muna. Sandali. Lagay
Thank you
natin
sa
ito sa
set
gitna.
ko.
Ay,
Manila Killa.
Sobrang ganda talaga.
Manila Killa Colorway, Ghost of Kurosawa, and Tech 63 J Cheng collaboration.
Ganda talaga. Sobrang.
1/8 scale yan, guys. It's about 9-inch. Tingnan nyo naman.
Point ako naman dito, I've always had a big respect for self-made na action figures. Kasi
Right.
it's one thing to make your own vinyl toys na static siya.
Right.
I think it's an extra parang passion project pa eh. If you think about it. Kasi ang hirap gumawa ng sariling action figure. The patience and the work, amount of work that comes into making action figures with real clothes.
Right.
Layo nung amount of patience that you need as compared to doing a static toy. So, I'd compare it to pop music versus jazz music. Yung paggawa namin na action figures, more of jazz music siya na mas maliit yung profit margin, but we do it because we have really
May soul.
A love for making action figures.
May soul.
And as what Lee said, yun din yung inspirations ko eh, looking at 3-0's creations, Ashley Wood's creations.
Yeah.
Kahit yung mga other artists like si Jay Cheng, tsaka si Cool Rain.
Yeah.
Artists who make their own action figures.
Grabe yung
Totally.
3-0.
Kaya, ever since naging dream ko na din gumawa ng sarili ko. And fortunately enough, na-meet ko si George ng Devil Toys. And he's producing, working with us with our action figure lines. And
Action figure. So,
automatic
are these going to be articulated?
Ayan yung nasa likod mo, yung background mo. Devil Toys
yeah.
yan.
Devil Toys action figure. Ibang ano pa siya eh. Kasi I'd say mas madali gawin yung vinyl toys. In a sense, ano siya, hindi mo na kailangan dalhanin yung parts tsaka yung mga So, except ako sa mga artists na gumagawa ng action figure.
Yeah.
Ang ganda eh.
Bibilin mo na ba, Chino? Bibilin mo na ba?
Isa sa pinaka tuwan-tuwa ako nung ni-release ni Quicks yung Comic Cave exclusive.
Quicks, tumatanggap ka ba ng credit card, Quicks?
PayPal. Pwede nga credit card and then PayPal. Pwede yun.
Oh.
Eh na, may bago na lason na naman.
Kakabili ko lang ng
super sulit ito kasi sa isang box. Andali pa. Itong box na to. Ito yung main kit ng Manila Killa release.
Oh, shit!
Wow!
Nandun na yung dalawang toys.
Grabe. Ang pogi!
Tapos, sa loob ng box, meron siyang dalawang
funny pack. Belt bags.
Quicks, may sasabihin lang ako, no? Mawalang gala nga sa'yo.
Tapos laman niya yung...
Baliw ka talaga!
Ito na yun, 20k lang. 20k lang magkasama na lahat. So, super sulit.
Super sulit! Sobrang sulit ng dalawa. Kasi dalawang figure na for 20k. Before, yung isa ko lang na Tech 63, yung OG, na JT, I got it for 18? Around 18, 20 na din halos nung nakuha ko siya.
Hindi naman SRP yan, nag-ano na siya.
Tumaas na yung value niya. Especially the J-Cheng figures, J-Cheng and collab. sobrang wala kasing nagbebenta eh. walang gustong magbenta, sobrang ganda kasi talaga. And thank you nga pala Quicks for the blanks kasi alam ko walang masyado nun na nag-release.
Artist proof.
Yeah.
Came directly from us. Yan yung Jason para may something special kami for our own collector sa Pilipinas.
Sana all.
Yeah, bigyan when he got here, he actually gave out 5 to Comic Cave. And immediately, I just grabbed it and I said, hindi ko pa alam noon na blank and artist proof siya until I opened it and like, wow, sabi ko, sulit. It was a really, really good figure. But talking about the figures, alam ko medyo controversial. So aside from Tech 63, kasi given it was your first toy, what is your most favorite figure that you've created? Kasi madaming characters sa Techverse, di ba? Which one is your most favorite?
Si Co-Captain. Madaling sagot yan. Hindi siya controversial. Si Co-Captain. Ghost of Kurosawa.
Nice.
Tapos ni-third si Mariko. Kasi based siya dun sa girlfriend ko. Pero ito, si Ghost of Kurosawa. Number 2. Meron din ako dito. Yung Microtex. Nil-number namin para bukas.
Ayan guys. Ghost of Kurosawa.
Parang yan lang mabibili ko feeling ko.
Easy.
Yeah. And actually, that's the good thing about the designer toys. Yung limited edition sizes kasi, it gives entry to
premium
anyone.
Feel to the
yes. Kasi if you cannot afford like the 6 or 7 inch, you can go for the 3.5 inch. And I know a lot of collectors that are collecting 3.5 inch specifically. Ang dami. Talagang kinocomplete nila yung 3.75 inch na figures. And ang ganda niya tignan pagka nakalinya lahat nung mga Microtech.
Maliit yung space na kinakain. So, sa
exactly.
Bahay, mas marami kang pwedeng i-collect.
Yeah.
Kung suswertein ako bigla bukas, baka may mauwi ako.
Sure. Hindi man kumabot din sa actual toys, may pre-order naman tayo.
Doon tayo sa pupunta natin yan. Kung maubusan, pre-order tayo.
Ako doon na ako sa pre-order kasi mapapalo na ako ng asawa ko sa mga order.
Pero Lee, okay lang ba? Hati tayo doon. Sa'yo si Tech, si Kurosawa.
Notch, sobrang mahal kita pero pagka Quicks kasi tas set, hindi ako nagbe-break ng set.
Just for the record, they're not doing this because Quicks is there, pero they've been doing the same thing. Yung mga Quicks items na yan, they're arguing it like that offline.
Ito lang, si Lee ang nambubudol sa akin. Budol ka talaga.
Ako super thankful kay Boss Lee kasi siya talaga yung naglason sa UAE. Yung mga Pinoy na...
Lason talaga yan. Lason
talaga yan.
UAE yan. Lason
hindi naman. Kasi, again, ang dami nagsasabi sa na hindi talaga ako eh. It's more of deserved kasi. It's there already eh. It's just that not a lot of collectors collect designer toys dito. Kasi talagang kami yung collection namin mostly Funko Pops, yung mga commercial toys. And then when they actually saw the Tech 63, the very first one that I displayed sa very first swap meet, I swear to God, hindi ko siya dapat ibebenta. I was never intending to sell anything dun sa first swap meet. Yung mga Tech 63 ko na hawak. I had the Tron Tech, I have the 3 set of the Forbidden Tech. And then a few more. Hindi ko siya dapat ibenta. Kaso yung mga collectors, when they saw it, they wanted it. So when they asked me magkano, sabi ko SRP. So they bought it at SRP para lang magkaroon ng interest. And then it blew up. And now how many communities do we have now? There's more than 2,000 members on each. And sobrang ganda na nung community. And it's all thanks to Quicks, to be honest. When he came here, he was so welcome to the followers and the fans. And sobrang ganda ng reception, to be honest.
Sobrang salamat sa Tsaka enjoy talaga ako sa Dubai. Tsaka sa yung community ng Dubai, parang close-knit lahat sila magkakilala.
Yeah.
Sa Comic Cave, ako sobrang nag-enjoy ako sa Comic Cave.
Ang complete ko, di ba?
Para akong bata, tumatakbo-takbo lang ako sa coffee.
Grabe,
Instant.
Thankful ako sa inyo, boss. Thank you.
No problem,
naman-
no problem. Thank you.
Quick, I will throw in a different question naman. Apart from the toys that you will be releasing tomorrow,
Yes.
the one thing that got my attention was the Tech Industries line.
Yes.
So for those who are di singit ko lang yan, lalagay ko lang dito. I saw these and eto diretso na kita ha. May triple XL ba tong t-shirt na?
Meron.
Triple
XL.
Right.
American size. American size pa yun. So, ano siya?
Let's go.
4XL ng Gildan, ng local shirts natin dito. Malaki
Nice.
Mike, shirt natin yan, ha? Shirt natin yan, Mike.
Salamat. So, thank you sa
Hindi kasi
Tech Industries. Ano siya? Ever since nag-dream kami ng a different division ng Tech 63 na catering more to products na pang araw-araw na for everyone to enjoy. Hindi sila limited editions. Continuous namin siya gano'n. Products na readily available para sa lahat. Para maiba. We're known for our limited edition runs, tsaka yung mas premium from Techwear, mga jackets namin na kakaiba yung design, tsaka yung mga hoodies namin na very, very limited. Si Tech Industries is our line na tuloy yung continuous open edition items na more for everyday lifestyle.
Right.
So
magkakaroon na ba ng polo shirt for work?
Gusto ko yun.
Aside sa t-shirt.
Isa yun sa mga plano ko. Bottom down
jacket.
Polo shirt na logo lang.
Yeah, Mati.
Bomber jacket meron din, bomber jacket.
Bomber jacket nasa Techwear, meron. Yung
Let's go!
Mas mahal siya ng onte. Pero kaka-release lang namin nun. Yung Mandaluyong City Tiger.
Right.
Tapos, yung reinforcement Tech 63s. Yung maraming colorways ni Tech na parang pattern siya.
Makikita ba natin bukas yan?
Bukas, wala pa. Pero na-release na namin siya so kami.
Pero abang-abang na ako.
Tomorrow yung t-shirt ng Tech Industries.
Pero ang ano ba to? I saw the one on the screen na share ko lang ulit for everyone is the coasters, keychains.
Ganda.
Ang ganda nung
tsaka yung baller eyes.
Will there be more items?
Of course. Yes, definitely. In the works na. Kung ano yung maisip nyo, gawin namin. Parang everything is looking at na maisip na.
Actually, natuwa ako.
Yes.
Quicks, natuwa ako nung nag-produce na kayo ng official na like clothing line ng Tech talaga. When you announced this, I was so happy kasi sobrang hirap kumuha ng Adidas official na Tech 63.
Oo nga eh. Very fortunate kami na malaki din yung mainit din yung reception every time gagawa si Adidas ng Tech 63 shirts. Talagang balita namin malakas talaga yung reception. So proud kami din. Although we still want more people to have our stuff. Kaya yun din yung isa sa mga reasons na bakit namin ginawa yung Tech Industries. Para aside from the more premium stuff na ginagawa namin under Techwear, meron kami pang araw-araw.
Nice.
Feeling ko yung Tech Industries is feeling ko yung Tech Industries is parang bait.
Umpisahan mo sa t-shirt.
Yes. Tapos
sabi ka, Quicks, huwag mo marupok ang puso ko, ha? Yung wallet ko mas marupok.
Actually, naman, si Tech Industries to define their price siya. So, matutuwa naman sa pricing.
I saw the price.
Yeah.
Mike, pagdating natin doon, bukas ha.
Diretso kagad.
Unahin natin yung booth ni Quicks para
I swear.
Yes, guys.
Let's
and talking about sa pagpunta nyo bukas, guys, tomorrow will be the first day of ToyCon. And
Yes, sir.
Quicks and his team will be there. He will be doing a release. Mike, can we pull up the pictures of the new releases muna? Para mapakita natin. Let's hype it up kasi ganda eh. Excited na nga ako dun para sa Manila Killa set ko eh. Can we show it?
Yan tayo
Natin,
eh.
di ba natin? Manila Killa set natin.
Sorry kasi kailangan ko sa set ko eh. I actually also have the Sharko J Cheng collab na ni-release nila. I sent you the picture, Mike.
Okay. I will pick that up.
Yes.
Yeah.
Wala na ako dito.
Nakalabas ba dyan? Baka pwedeng ipakita na lang mismo ni Quicks. For the ToyCon release. Ayan, guys. Ito yung isa. So, The Ghost of Kurosawa. Ang ganda nito, grabe.
Ganda talaga. Hanggang doon lang ako sa mini lang eh. Pero goods, let's go.
Ayan, but by the way, Quicks, for everyone who doesn't know, what was the inspiration for Ghost of Kurosawa? Kasi sobrang unique eh. Ang ganda ng pagka-mix ng... Ewan ko, parang yung mukha niya parang reminiscent of Vader, pero
Vader.
Samurai. Ang ganda ng pagka-mix. What was the inspiration on this?
Na ano siya, homage to Star Wars. But at the same time, inspiration ni George Lucas for making Star Wars in the first place. So, halo-halo siya ng Darth Vader, films ni Akira Kurosawa, kaya siya Ghost of Kurosawa. Notably,
Right.
Notably, Hidden Fortress, Seven Samurai, Ran.
Right!
Seven Samurai, man. Solid yun.
Oh. What
Ang galing.
influences ng A New Hope na ginawa ni George Lucas, yung ginagawa niya yung script, was The Hidden Fortress, yung movie ni Akira Kurosawa. Pati yung ano niya, cinematography, heavily based on Akira Kurosawa. Tapos, of course, yung World War II, malaking inspiration din ni George Lucas sa paggawa ng Star Wars sa world-building universe. Lahat yan, sama-sama ko sa Ghost of
Hindi naman ito, hindi naman to preview to something bigger, like a collaboration with Star Wars themselves or Disney.
We don't know.
Hindi naman, Let's go, George! What's up?
We could have worked with the Star Wars franchise. Although, siguro in the future, pag na-flesh out pa namin more, pag ready.
Ito lang sabihin ko if ever magkaroon ng collaboration, tapos magka-create ka ng something na medyo Darth Maul ang feel, ayan, si Lee.
Yun yung favorite niya, Darth Maul.
Yeah.
Ako din si Darth Maul.
Grabe kasi I think madami kaming when I chatted with Quicks, he was also a fan of hip hop, and then when I told him na sobrang big fan ako ng Run DMC, that's why when they released the Adidas Run DMC Tech 63, immediately I hunted for it eh. Talagang dito kasi wala kang mabibilan. Talagang either Philippines or US lang. And knowing now that I know na, Star Wars, tapos Akira Kurosawa it makes it even, parang it hits home to me na ang dami nating talagang pop culture wise, you represent what it means to be a collector. And it makes it, parang it makes me happier as a collector that the artists that I'm collecting, the figures that I'm collecting, the one who created it is actually passionate about the same things. Right. Grabe.
Thank you. Actually, yun lang din yung yung main inspiration ko kay Ghost of Kurosawa. Parang it's one level to pay a homage to Star Wars, which I enjoyed growing up as a kid. Pero gusto ko lagyan ng extra level siya na yung inspiration ko, kung sino yung nag-inspire sa kanya, pasok na din.
Right.
Kaya dyan din sa Kurosawa.
Muntik na maging Ghost of Tsushima eh.
Nung nakita ko yung game na yan, parang nainggit ako sana may Ghost of Kurosawa game din. Kaya, magka-video game din.
We can never,
meron tayong connection.
Right, may mga gaming development friends tayo. Madaling yan. Boss Quicks. Mike, can we go to the next slide?
And before I switch to that, I just want to remind everyone na Quicks just initially first thought na sana makakollab niyang Adidas way back when. Diba?
Oh, yeah.
And it happened. So,
Yeah.
what are the possibilities of having future collabs?
I'm
for
thinking a
Sukas?
platformer would
Sana.
be good for Kurosawa.
Sana.
Parang
Ako,
Hollow
ever
Knight.
since ang dream ko talaga for the Bullet Punk universe, ano siya, futuristic version ng Monster Hunter World.
Oh, nice.
Ikaw na bahala ko.
Oh, yes.
Parang ganun.
Yes.
Pero yung scene niya, post-apocalyptic. So, it's a... fan kasi ako ng Monster Hunter franchise. Pero, ako siya gawing cyberpunk. Parang yan. Yun yung dream ko.
Gandang idea.
First person or
Cyberpunk
third person? Kasi importante yan eh.
I wanna
First
know
person
this.
or
I wanna know
third person?
this.
Sorry?
First person or third person?
Third person.
Monster Hunter. So, pwedeng first person, pwedeng third person. Pero, natural, third person. Parang,
person.
Right. Para kita talaga yung figure, no? Grabe sa
yung third person.
I-create mo, makikita mo naman, di ba?
Tumatakbo ka, kita mo yung buong armor mo. Parang Monster Hunter. Big fan ako.
Yeah.
Tapos yung opportunity mo to customize your jacket to the taste of to your taste based on the ideas of Quicks.
Yeah. Besides, yung helmet
Pakitag na yung Running the Games.
parang kada may binabattle kang mga mechs na kalaban. Yung
Yun.
helmet nag-iiba.
Wow!
Walang parts. Kanya-kanyang gawaan na ng your own character in that bullet.
Grabe naman yun.
Nice. Grabe, oh.
Tatag lang namin
Guys,
yung
ito
isang
naman.
pinag-
Oh, magtatag na kami, Boss Quicks. Tatry namin. Pero ito yung next natin na for release tomorrow, the Manila Killa. Kanina pa pinapakita ni Quicks.
Yes,
But this is the J. Cheng collaboration. Ghost of Kurosawa and Tech 63, 1/8 scale with the Manila Killa colorway. Ang ganda.
Hindi nakakapag Manila Killa. So, na-miss din naman.
Right!
Lagi kaming kinukulit na kailan yung next Manila Killa. I guess yun lang. Pre-pandemic pa. So, we thought it was time for us to release the Manila Killa colorway again in a new platform. What
I just
better
want
way?
to say na.
And the JT figures na very
Sobrang
confident.
ganda, guys. Sobrang ganda ng details nito. Walang
Ulit
tapon.
talaga, oh.
Ang sarap i-cosplay nito if you have the resources lang.
And if you will see the quality nung mga suot, ang ganda, even the zipper. Ito napaka-OC ko sa mga toys. When I tested the zipper, hindi siya madaling masira. Even the bags, yung maliliit na bags, hindi siya madaling masira. So it's really of high quality. Worth every penny.
Definitely Kaya ako sinasabing super hirap gumawa ng 1/6 scale or 1/8 scale action figures. Especially yung 1/12 scale, yung mas maliit pa. Hindi siya parang nagtatahi ka ng damit ng tao. Kasi pag maliit yung figure, kailangan may consider na naka-scale din yung tahi. So, hindi siya yung clothes. Kailangan maliit din yung bawat tahi. Tsaka yung hardware, yung mga zipper, kasi naka-scale din siya. So, hindi ka pwedeng gumamit 1:1 zipper sa laro ang maliit. So, yun. Yung small details na yung nagpapahirap sa paggawa ng scaled action figures. So, I just wanted to add.
I believe Quicks was showing something dun sa niya kanina. He was grabbing something kanina, was trying to show us something.
Ito? Yung pinakita ko kanina.
Yan yun. The actual.
Kahit
Manila.
Yung belt bag niya. Yung zipper sobrang liit din. Hindi siya pwedeng normal zipper nung malaking zipper. So those kinds of things yung nagpapahirap. Tsaka extra respeto talaga ako sa gumagawa ng sarili na lang action figures.
Yeah. And syempre, ito, yung pinaka-last na release bukas.
Sige,
ito, sobrang cute nito.
Ayan.
So, they actually released this already sa previous solo show ni Boss Quick sa Ronak Art Center or Secret Fresh Gallery.
Nagpalabas kami 20 copies.
20. And I heard something. Meron chase nito?
Oo, yung metallic. Parang tribute namin dun sa Metallic Manila Killa solo show. Gumawa kami ng cheese. Out of the 200, parang 10% lang yung metallic. 19.
Oof.
So may OG colorway, tapos may 19 metallic colorway. Na kahit kami hindi na namin alam. Para hindi kami masyadong mahirapan or kulitin ng mga ka-close sa amin. Hindi na namin siya ng plastic.
Parang pinaringgan ako dun ni Quicks Huwag ka nang sumubok. Huwag ka nang sumubok.
Wala yung particular.
Pero guys, sobrang ganda. Ang cute netong figure na to. And I'm planning to get one kasama ng canbots ko. Bagay siya kasama ng canbots.
Itong figure na to was part of yung Unbox Industries, Unbox and Friends. Yung iba-ibang artist. Nilabas namin OG Black and OG White. We ordered extras for us to make a small scale release na kami na yung nag-hand. So these are vinyl figures actually na hinand-paint na lang namin ang team namin.
Nice.
I just got I'm sorry, I just got word from someone na gustong ipakita to sa'yo.
Yes.
Pupull up ko lang siya real quick.
Nakakuha siya.
Eto, story? May we know the story of this picture?
Anong storya niyan?
Ayun yung pinag-uusapan natin kanina na palitan mo yung ulo ni Tek ng mukha ko. Parang inside joke siya na nung ginawa ni George, medyo maraming interest. So, tinuloy ni George yung Secret Boss Project. Na, ayoko kasi parang medyo vain siya na gumawa kasi ng toy. Pero tinuloy-tuloy niya ni George. Sumakay na lang din. Sige, tara, gawin na natin. Parang ganun.
Oo nga, as an artist, it kind of feels vain. Pero as a fan, especially if you will have a Tech 63 na ulo mo, yes, please. Yes, please.
So parang ginawa na lang namin siyang secret boss, parang final boss sa isa. Parang hindi, parang special character siya dun sa universe. Parang,
paano kaya kung gumawa sila ng one of one nun?
Ayan.
No, this is mapoproduce na to, no, ng Devil Toys, tong 1/6 scale.
We're producing that since naman siya, change head.
Nice. Okay.
Going back to my point nga na Tech 63 is really me to the point na palitan mo lang yung ulo, ako na yun.
Right.
So, yeah, tutuloy na namin, I guess. Okay lang siguro kasi baka wala naman masyadong bumili. Pero, there you go.
Pero sa mga avid fans, I know this would sell quickly. Ang bilis niyan for sure. And again, thank you sa lahat. No, it's such an honor to have you, Quicks. But may question ka pa, Mike? Go.
No, not questions, but comments from the
Right? Okay, sige, basa ka muna ng comments, Mike.
Si Boss Jumel, sabi niya dito, congrats in advance, Q.
So, Devil Toys, bad trip.
Si Boss Jumel ba, Boss Lee, nandito sa Manila?
Wala, hindi pa siya makapunta. Mag-UK siya this month Actually, nagplano kaming dalawa uuwi.
Sayang.
Kaso, unfortunately, magta-travel siya for UK and ako naman busy sa bagong opening ng branch ko dito sa Dubai. So,
sayang, maybe next year.
By September, puntahan kita dyan. September.
Tapos si Harem, sabi niya, all hail the godfather of designer toys.
Hindi naman.
Sabi ni Michael, shout out from Qatar. Tapos yung isa si Penelope Colser watching from Laguna.
Hometown.
Lahat sold out sa Devil Toys. Bad trip.
Sabi ka naman sa'yo Sabi ka sa'yo.
Tapos nung si Adrian Paul Lapid, sabi niya, napaisip pa. I think he was referring kanina sa sinabi ni Chino kung mapapabili siya.
Isa yan sa mga nalason ng Quicks. Like, nung nakausap ko to si Adrian, parang wala pa siyang art toys. Like, zero. Puro siya, anime. Anime talaga. Solid na mga One Piece, malalaki. Meron siya mga static toys na One Piece. Tapos nagkakwentuhan kami sa swap meet. And nung nakita niya yung collection ko, sabi niya, matutulungan mo ba akong makano yan? Sabi ko, alika dito. Pinakita ko yung Comic Cave. Bili ka na. He took, I think, initially, parang 4 figures agad. Ng Quicks. Sobrang nag-enjoy siya. Tapos, every time na may release, kumuha na din siya ng MK actually. Ng MK set. So, ang galing. Sobrang solid yan. Adrian Paul.
Thank you.
Sabi pa dito, sabi ni Gerald, support local toy artists. Kung ang Amerika may chaos, tayo may Pinoy Pricey Sir Quicks. Mabuhay.
Yeah.
Ito, sabi ni Raymond John, the last toy ko na never got the chance to have a picture of Sir Quicks. Hopefully, parang sa'yo ata to, Nots. Hopefully, makascore ako ng merchandise si Sir Quicks even though hindi ako pupunta sa ToyCon.
Sure yan. Gagawin namin siya available online.
Yan. Ito, we got a new comment. Anton Gozum, I will definitely buy that figure with Master Quicks' head. See?
Yeah.
The part I said, you'll never know. There you go. Tapos,
ito. Sorry, kanina ko pa tinitignan, guys.
Yan na. That's a problem with Noche. Once he's locked in.
Salamat. Thank you.
Hindi na mabibitawan yan. Pero ito,
ayan, isa din yan, taga UAE, Quicks, si Anton Gosum. Ngayon, ang inahunt niya yung mga OG releases. He actually got the Tech 63 OG Destroyer. Wow. Yung mga OG talaga na line. So, hinahabol niya naman ngayon. So, meron na din siya ba sa mga bagong release.
Salamat. Thank you. Good luck.
And ito, question from Harem. Anong advice mo sa mga nagsisimula pa lang sa art toys?
Panoorin mo yung replay.
Panoorin mo yung replay, please.
Panoorin mo yung replay, Harem. Late ka na naman.
Anong ka? Late ka naman.
Tropa na namin yan.
Tropa yan.
Si Harem X Customs. Nasa ToyCon din yan bukas.
Yes.
So, ito pa. Kakapasok lang daw niya. Ikaw naman. Ikaw talaga, Charlie.
Love you, Harem. Joke lang.
Ito. One last before we obviously wrap it up. Maganda tong question na to. Sir Quicks, baka pwede magbigay ng hint si Sir Quicks sa mga future projects niya and collab.
Teaser.
I-highlight ko si Quicks dito.
Obviously, tuloy-tuloy yung pag-work namin together with Adidas. So, definitely, praying kami na mapaiksi yung... Matagal kasi mag-produce ng shoes Pero mapaiksi yung time na lumabas yung mga next. So, nag-start kami with James Harden, tapos 2 forums.
Ganda.
Dagan ng bagong silhouette. And of course, yung main dream ko, makapag-design ng superstars. Yun yung, parang main check sa bucket list ko. Kasi yun yung favorite silhouette.
Bakit na lang ako sa superstars?
Superstars. Adidas, make it happen. Superstars na.
We're working on it. So, antay lang, matagal yung proseso.
And it's worth the wait.
So, I think
it's worth the wait. Kasi, I remember nung lumabas yung Manila Hardens, grabe yung hype. Ang hirap kumuha ng sneaker na yun.
Natutuwa ako na up until now, may mga nagpapasign pa din sa akin ng Hardens.
And ang ganda kasi talaga nung silhouette and for it to be worn by James Harden in a game. Diba? Sobrang Filipino pride, made by Filipino, designed by Filipino. Sobrang ganda.
Never ko maisip na siyempre hindi naman makakaapak ng NBA Stadium. At least si Harden sa sapatos ko. Andun na rin si Tech.
Susunod na yan. Kasama ka na sa NBA. NBA game.
No?
Ito, feeling ko nga makikita na lang natin si Quicks courtside. Sitting down. Watching his shoes being showcased in court. Feeling ko yan,
Hopefully, sana.
Yan. Just before we wrap up the show, I just want to say hi kay Boss Gibo. Ayan, nanonood. Boss Quicks.
Boss Gibo.
Tsaka kay Sir Eric Reyes. Ayan, si Sir Eric Reyes.
Sir Eric, hello.
Ayan, nanonood din. Mga Quicks collectors. Talaga. Solid na Quicks collectors. And before we end the show, no, I just want to ask Quicks to invite everyone for his booth on ToyCon. Please do invite everyone on your booth.
Yeah, please come this weekend sa ToyCon Philippines. Ito, busy kami nila. Nagpapak pa ng mga toys para bukas. Marami kaming surprises para sa inyo. So, bukod dun sa mga pinost na namin, we have a few surprises up our sleeve. Para dun sa this is our main show, si ToyCon Philippines. Isa sa mga pinaka-thankful kami na organizations for bringing out the brand ng Quicks to the local collectors. So, very special sa amin yung ToyCon every time it happens in the year. Ito tsaka yung Christmas ToyCon. So, kita-kita tayo doon and stay safe. Ingat kayo tomorrow. Or later sa mga pipila. Papunta na So,
madami na. Madami ng pipila. Ito Quicks
may number 1 kami 6:30 PM kanina.
Oo, meron na akong tropa na nakapila ngayon.
Wow!
As early as now for the Quicks release. Tapos, yung walang yan tropa ko, ang ginawa niya, bumili yung VIP ticket, di ba may toy na kasama. Sabi niya, biling ko yung toy para daw may budget pa siya kay Quicks. Sabi ko, walang ya talaga. Pero sobrang excited kaming lahat na, again, Quicks being in the G3 podcast. Go ahead, Mike. Sorry.
For some reason, when Quicks was trying to show his toys, biglang dumadami yung number ng views natin.
Kaya nga eh.
I'm actually scared now. Normally kasi pagka naging 20 na ngayon. Kanina, it was 15. Tapos nagdadagdag din ng mga comments. Si Squall de Los Santos, sabi niya, shout out.
Shout out
sabi
sa
din ni Harem. Ayan, si Squall.
Teka.
May papakita. Huwag kayo magulo. Highlight.
Wait.
Habang wala pa, Devil Toys, ano ba yan? Reset, hirap paghanap.
Pero si Jomel, kinikilig na daw.
Ayan si Jomel. Si Jomel, pagka bibenta niya na sa akin yung Johnny Walker niya na Tech 63, yung Midas.
I don't think he'll do that.
Shoutout sa merong Ghost of Kurosawa na Devil Toys dyan. PM is the key. Kahit di complete yung accessories, guys.
Kinukuha ni Quicks yung gusto yung kukunin niya dyan. Si Squall nga pala kanina, yun yung nakilala namin ni Chino doon sa IoTCon. Na his actual name is...
Alam mo, hindi nakalagay eh. Ayaw.
And this is the end of the podcast, guys. Pasensya.
Grabe!
Ang bigat. Big boy.
Oh my God! Ang laki!
Alam na li.
Ganda!
Siguro mga 1.5 inches bigger than si Tech. 14.5.
Kailangan may katabi to.
Nakita niyo na yung bronze version nito.
Yeah!
Exactly the same.
Grabe. Ang laki, ang ganda.
Hindi. Nag-22 na yung viewers natin bigla. Meron pa ba dyan, Quicks? Pakita mo na yung pumbahay mo. Pabuti natin ito ng 100 viewers, guys. Let's go.
Ito, may nagtanong dito bigla. Sabi ni
si Boss HD.
Hello, Boss Q and G3. May chance pa ba na mas-split sell ang GOK? Ano yun?
Mas-split?
Ibig sabihin, per
split
size.
sell. Oo.
Yung Mega, available lang siya pag binili mo yung set. Pero merong singles ng medium tsaka ng micro.
Micro, sa micro na lang talaga na. Sana makakuha pa.
99 sets yung complete 3 set of 3. Tapos additional 99 dun sa 7-inch tsaka sa 3.5.
Boss Quicks, tabi mo na yung isa para sa akin dyan.
Sige.
10 set.
Quick, sabihin mo muna sa akin.
Yun lang,
Ako na bahala.
limited yung natapos naming set. So, out of respect dun sa mga pipila.
Oo naman.
Chilling sa
Of
mga
course. Alam mo naman ako, willing to wait. Gusto mo pag nagkita na tayo dito sa Dubai. Walang problema.
pwede rin.
Basta
Yung
ikaw.
Pre-order tuloy-tuloy. Yung pre-order tuloy-tuloy.
Yes, let's go.
Ito, sabi ni Alvin Brookwicks, what time ang toy signing bukas?
Around 2 o'clock. 2 to 3 o'clock. Dadating ako sa Toycon. Tapos, mag-assign na.
Yan.
So,
Puntahan nyo
nice.
na, guys.
Yung standard pag Toycon, mga ganong oras ako dumadating. Hanggang maubos lahat. Tatapusin kami. Yung ganun. So,
Nice,
kita-kita.
nice.
Nalulungkot ako.
Next year, punta ka. Next year.
Hindi siya
Saan
nalulungkot
makaabot sa
dahil di siya
Michael?
makakapunta.
Makapunta ako bukas. Nalulungkot ako kaya baka wala akong makuha.
Hindi, pero alam na, may checklist na kagad kami. So ako,
Kahit
napaka-simple,
t-shirt
ko
lang.
T-shirt lang ang habol ko dyan.
Nice.
Punta na kayo, Matik. Supportahan natin, guys. Again,
Yes.
thank you, Boss Quicks, sa malupit na episode. It's such an honor. Sobrang thank you sa pagpunta dito sa G3 Podcast.
Dumadami
Sobrang
yung tanong
excited
dito.
kami. And guys, sa mga viewers natin, I know we want to talk more with Quicks, but of course, he's busy and we don't want to take much more of his time.
Bigay na natin yung oras sa kanya, guys. Kasi
Ngayon, guys, Toycon na bukas and they need to finish a lot of signing pa. And again, guys, please visit the Quicks booth tomorrow on Toycon 20 and nandun din ang G3 Podcast.
Yes.
And I hope we brought you a very special episode. Thank you, Boss Quicks. Solid ang episode. Sobrang saya ko. And again,
anytime, Boss Lee. Anytime.
Yeah, thank you. And again, this has been the G3 Podcast and this is Make It Quicks. I am your host, Charlie. I'm with Quicks, Captain Mike, and Notch. This is the G3
Mike,
Podcast. Thank you, everyone.
Sa Buti Quicks.
Matik yan.
Boss Notch, kita tayo bukas.
Yes,
sir.
Bye, everyone. Thank you for watching.
Woohoo!
Hell, you couldn't watch too.
Ano na?
Nag-leave na si Quicks. Nag-leave na.
Meron daw papakita kanina eh. Kinuha yung cellphone. Parang iikot
Guys, ready na ba kayo? Ito, papakita ko. Charan! Bilhin nyo na.
Ano yan?
Ken.
Binenta bigla.
Kailangan ko yung pera para bukas.
Nakalive pa pala tayo.
Kaya nga.
Sorry. Thank you sa ating mga viewers.
Guys,
Merry Chris, thank you for watching. Harem, every one of our viewers, we're so happy for this episode. Quicks, guys, we made it happen. Let's go. Live selling na.
Para may